Well, tough luck for the Blueprint Matt Morgan on the sidelines, on the disabled list with the torn pec, but a bonus for all of us, Taz, because just like on Impact Wrestling, the Blueprint is going to join us for special commentary on this Bound for Glory Series bout.
Big Matt, what's up, buddy? There you go, my friend.
It was great to have Matt Morgan on Impact Wrestling. Always looking forward to your observations, Matt, in this Bound for Glory Series matchup.
Hey, we got a good one here tonight. We have Pope and Devon in a Bound for Glory Series match. You know what I mean? Two birds with one stone. These two can't stand each other, and there's points involved.
Let's turn them loose.
Let's let them go.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a Bound for Glory Series match. Introducing first from Harlem, New York, the Pope D'Angelo De Niro.
What do you think about this relationship that the Pope referenced pre-match interview? We've seen it over the course of the past several months. The relationship that D'Angelo De Niro has had with Devon's sons, Devon's wife. He even said, hell, the grandmother thinks that I'm a positive influence.
I don't know if that's the truth or not. I don't know about that, but
thank you.
Pope looked like he had his phone in his hand or something, and there's Devon's sons, Terrence and Terrell. I don't blame Devon. I mean, you know, I don't think Pope is really a popular influence, and we've seen Pope in action. Let's be honest.
You're absolutely right. Why don't Pope do one thing? Why does he concentrate about winning the Bound for Glory tournament tonight, winning his match versus Devon, and moving on to win the biggest prize in wrestling, the World Heavyweight title?
I agree.
And his opponent from New York, Devon.
Winning the World Heavyweight title is the Blueprint Matt Morgan just talked about. And this Bound for Glory series, that's what it's all about. As we head to No Surrender, next month on pay-per-view, we will have the top 4 point getters square off in 2 singles contests at No Surrender. From that point going forward, whoever has the most points after No Surrender gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Champion the month of October, Bound for Glory, Philadelphia.
You gotta be kidding me. You said the top 4? No Surrender? Story of my life, isn't it? Where was I when this happened, really?
You were rocking.
I tore my pec, yeah?
Yep, you were rocking.
Terrific. But again, it's the importance of this match right here, right now. Quit playing grab ass with Devon's family. Move on, win this match, and get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
So, Matt, I would assume, it's safe to assume that, hold on a second here. The Pope is going to talk, and I'll talk after he talks. How about that? Maybe he's not going to talk. Maybe he is going to talk.
Bro, Devon, listen. I respect you, man. I just made it clear. I just told the world. I just tweeted, as a matter of fact. I respect you. I look to you like you're my big brother. I expect a lot out of you, just like those kids expect a lot of me, man. Look, a couple of weeks ago, I gave you 7 points. I did that for a reason. Now, I'm all about this BFG thing, man. But my friendship, my relationship to you, and my relationship to those kids and their mom, it means a lot more, man. So I'm gonna do the same thing like I always done, man. You wanted that bad? I'm gonna prove to you that you mean more to me than us getting in here beating our brains out.
Lay down?
Are you kidding me? I'm sitting out hurt while this guy's laying down in the middle of the ring. You have any idea what I do for this opportunity?
You're right about one thing. I'm going to get those 7 points, but I'm going to take it out of your ass. Now get the...
Attaboy, Devon.
Now get the hell up and give these people what they want to see. And that's whooping your ass right here in Orlando, Florida.
I got to tell you, I disagree with you, but I would have just grabbed the win. I would have took the shortcut, I'm telling you.
I got to give Devon credit, though. Look at it this way. Through all this stuff that's going on with Pope and his kids, where's Devon right now? If I'm not mistaken, he's in 4th place with 30 points.
I don't think anybody expected Devon,
right?
I mean, all those years as a tag team wrestler,
right,
to be sitting 4th. I mean, Devon got a huge victory this past week on Impact, which I called an upset on AJ Styles, which I thought was huge for Devon. So I like Devon's chances in this thing.
I have to agree. It's just been amazing to see the transformation, well, really of both Bully Ray and Devon, so established as a tag team, and yet both of them so successful as singles competitors.
It's a great example of doing whatever in the hell it takes to put yourself in an opportunity to win what? The World Heavyweight Championship. And that's what the mark of this Bound for Glory Series tournament is all about.
Oh, Pope, he tried to pull Devon on top of him to pin him.
What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Don't play with me, Pope. You hear me? Don't play with me.
It's like Devon's trying to pull some fight out of Pope.
And at the same time, the frustration level here for Devon just going to reach that breaking point.
Yep.
You ready now?
He's been able to show us so far. He's been able to put it under control and control those emotions, like you said, Mike, and put it toward winning these matches. Bottom line, and moving on through the tournament.
That's what it's about. If you're not in this industry to be the World Heavyweight Champion, you don't belong around here. You don't. That's what it's about. Being a champion.
Leave. The door's right there.
Exactly.
Matt, you've made that clear for the past several years that you're just waiting for that opportunity. You thought this Bound for Glory series was tailor-made for you. The importance of wins and losses being magnified. That's why that injury has just got to be, well, talk about frustrating for Devon. Got to be frustrating for you to be here in the broadcast table.
No idea, Mike. I've waited 9 years for this opportunity, and here it was. I don't think it was custom-made for me this tournament. It was made for me. Period. But again, I'm out here to call the action and talk about what we got going on right now. It's Devon and Pope.
Oh, wow. That was explosive right there by the Pope. Very impressive.
Power move after the leapfrog, and now going to try and work on the arm of Devon.
I think Devon got his bell rung there pretty good. He got his bell rung, I'm telling you.
That he did.
You can tell when a guy gets up, Matt, you know what I mean? When a guy gets rocked, you can tell by the way Devon got to a vertical base.
Absolutely. Pope's got those fast hands too, boy.
Sure does. Fast hands, fast mouth. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Touche.
Bound for Glory series, it's 7 points for a pinfall victory, 10 points for a submission win. And we referenced it earlier, the fact that Devon, 30 points, 10 away from first place in the overall Bound for Glory series, and all of a sudden the Pope's got his eye back on the ball, doesn't he?
You know what, it is like this. Pope is where I would say Joe was last week. This is a must-win, in my opinion, for Pope. He has 10 points, okay?
You gotta win, yeah.
We all know the Cinderella story come March Madness time for NCAA basketball. Who's to say Pope isn't Cinderella? We don't know that yet. But he needs to get his act together, stop laying down in the middle of the ring and disrespecting our business and our World Heavyweight Championship. Because again, I would kill to be in this match right now.
I was gonna say, that's must just infuriate you to watch a guy play, as you said, grab ass with this thing here when you're missing this opportunity due to an injury.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to stir you up. I'm just saying I'd be hot
You're
too.
doing a hell of a job, bud. You're right, though, Taz.
No, I am. I'm joking around, but it really is. I've unfortunately been out with injuries on stuff too. I get it. It's very frustrating. It's tough to explain to someone who's never happened to.
Yep. Powerless.
Well, look at this now. Devon went for a heavy-duty clothesline, but followed up by that flying elbow.
Gonna go for the cover here. Devon on top.
You got to give that size and power advantage, obviously, to Devon. Here he comes. Look at this. Look at it.
Diving headbutt, lateral press, the cover, and another 2 count.
Devon's gotten himself in great shape.
Sure has.
He's no longer tag teaming. He knows these matches from here on in are all about him. There's nobody watching his back.
Yep, it's a different mindset. Oh, when you're used to being a tag team wrestler, to your point.
Yep.
That's why the improved condition of both Devon and Bully Ray, I think, has been such a key to their success post-tag team.
And while those guys were tagging all those years, I tried to get them in good shape. They didn't listen to me.
Ooh. There's a quickness of Pope right there.
Sure was.
Able to move out of the way as the clothesline hits the post. What's he got now?
Chain in hand. This is where Pope's dangerous.
Devon's sons, Terrence and Terrell, as the Pope hands them over the chain, and that's the opening for Devon.
You gotta be kidding me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not a Bound for Glory Series tournament match?
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yes, sir.
What did he do?
Whoa, watch this quick cover here. Could be 7 points.
This is smart right here for Devon to just neutralize and ground the Pope. I do feel like earlier in the match when Pope drilled Devon with that flying forearm, that Devon hasn't been himself for the rest of this match. I think Devon's trying to regroup.
slam right into the pin for a near fall.
After that power slam, I think he might have regrouped. He looks pretty good.
A little bit.
He looks pretty good.
Let's go, Devon. Don't waste time. 7 points, 10 points. Let's get him. Get him on the board.
Still to come tonight, the top 2 men in terms of points in the Bound for Glory series, Crimson RVD. They're going to square off as well. And that time, the Pope got both boots on. Wow, how about that? Clothesline.
That's bringing it right there, boys.
We've been talking about Devon using the power game. Another story here with the Pope turning it loose.
I think Devon right now is probably wishing Pope would lay down again for him. Holy crap.
Pope comes on and disrespects our world title. He's got his fans that cheer for him there. Come on.
I guess he's trying to get some kind of motivation. But I hear you. Oh, what a backhand right there to Devon's face.
That after the series of elbows to the top of the head, and then full speed right across the head, right across the back of Devon. And all of a sudden, complexion of this match has turned totally in favor of D'Angelo Dinero, and the Pope's going to go high risk. Here he goes. Cross body, right into the cover. Here's 2.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, Pope got all of that high cross body block. Devon had the wherewithal to barely kick out. Oh!
Big shoulder block by Devon. Heads to the corner, measuring D'Angelo Dinero, who slowly makes his way up to his feet. Here comes Devon charging in. Pope able to avoid it and then goes 4 up.
Wow, hell of an uppercut there, man.
Devon wasn't La La Land he is now.
I'm telling you, knee pads are coming down. Might be express time.
DDE, D'Angelo Dinero Express, and
Is he?
oh, just put on the brakes and got speared by Devon.
You got it.
Cover, 2.
What? I don't know what the... Pope put the brakes on for a second. That little bit of hesitation was enough for Devon to capitalize.
Pope had him throttled, went for the chokeslam. Pope floats over, roll up, stack up, and gets the pin and the victory in the Bound for Glory series.
Your winner, the Pope D'Angelo Dinero.
Pope's back in this.
Sure is. Pope played a head game, man. It's obvious. He played a head game for the top of this match. And I think it worked. He caught Devon there with a simple roll-up. It's a very, another physical contest here.
Slowly but surely, Pope is going to start climbing up this leaderboard. But it's up to him to want.
Well, he just did it. He grabbed himself 7 points. Yeah, no, I agree.
7 points.
Devon still showing no respect at all to the Pope.
Now it's like, yeah, maybe having second thoughts after making the eye contact with his sons.
Well, it's obvious Devon wants to be a good role model for his sons, and I know Devon and his sons, and he is a good role model, so I guess he felt bad and wanted to do the right thing in front of his kids.
Pope victorious in this Bound for Glory series matchup at Hardcore Justice.